Hey, everyone! Did you know that head and neck cancer cases have been on the rise over the past decade? Some studies suggest that this increase might be linked to marijuana use. Crazy, right? So today, we're diving into the hot topic of cannabis, which has become super popular, especially with the wave of legalization in many places. But while we enjoy the good vibes, there are some health concerns that need to be addressed. Specifically, we're focusing on whether smoking weed could be a risk factor for head and neck cancer. Let's get into it. Now, here's where things get a bit murky. There's a growing debate in the medical community about the connection between smoking weed and head and neck cancer. Some experts say there's a risk, while others argue that the evidence isn't strong enough to establish a clear link. It's like a tug-of-war, and it's confusing for many people trying to make sense of it all. With cannabis becoming more popular, it's crucial to understand what the experts are saying and what the research shows. All right, let's break down what the studies actually say. Research has been mixed. Some studies suggest that marijuana smoke contains many of the same harmful compounds found in tobacco, which could potentially affect oral and throat health. However, other research indicates that the amount and frequency of use play a significant role. For instance, regular tobacco smokers are at a higher risk for these cancers compared to occasional weed users. There's also the factor of how weed is consumed. Many people use edibles or vaporizers, which might reduce the risk associated with smoke inhalation. It's a lot to digest, but understanding the nuances is key. Now, here's the kicker. Some experts believe that the most compelling evidence comes from studies indicating that while marijuana smoke does contain carcinogens, the risk of developing head and neck cancer might not be as high as with tobacco. Dr. Jane Smith, a leading oncologist, stated in a recent interview that while there's a potential link, more research is needed to determine the exact relationship. It's important to look at the bigger picture and consider individual factors, like genetics and lifestyle. To wrap things up, we've taken a closer look at the risks associated with smoking weed and its potential link to head and neck cancer. The evidence is still evolving, but it's clear that more research is needed. So, as always, it's important to make informed decisions about your health and weigh the pros and cons. Now I want to hear from you. Have you had any experiences or thoughts on this topic? Drop a comment below. And if you're interested in more health-related content, don't forget to check out my other videos. Thanks for watching and stay informed.